Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and dropped on the 10. Now we on top.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Vinny Curry, the defensive end, got there off the edge. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Hopkins on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
From the 31, Goff Able to get this to Gordon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Bush. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Throwing on second and long. Gone. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Third and long. It's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They are going for it. Goff. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. 2 and now on first down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From his goal line here, Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
They run it here with Gordon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Off now to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Complete.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Goff. And in incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
At the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
That is on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and
a good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Bush. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Recovered.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
A gain of
that one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down.
Now Saquon Barkley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 17. Titans nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part.
There goes Melvin Gordon.
That's all you got!
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Goff. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
42 yards.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A throw out wide here, caught by Pettis. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This is Gordon. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Corey Davis, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To Deontay Johnson.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
To Keelan Cole. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Jackson.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Deshaun Hand. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to go down again. Tyus Bowser. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On 1st down, gone. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Goff. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
That's good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, Goff. Able to get this to Gordon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Titans. First and 10 at the 31-yard.
Throwing again is Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach.
Touchdown, Jaguars! DK Metcalf, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the turnover, it's Tua. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Makes the score.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 22 yards there, a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second and a yard. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did. And a look now at Goff as he remains down. And shaken up, apparently. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Jaguar 1st down.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He gets it left side to Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. I got it.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
At the 2-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mike 51. Oh, here we go.
Another try for Barkley. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. From the gun, it's Tua. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
And goal.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown.
James Robinson with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. And it's up and good.
Score Jaguars 38, Titans 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
180. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 55, Mike 55. Cut.
Play action. It's Goff. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
4-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play action. Tagovailoa on the move to his left. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they have been thoroughly dominated so far. But a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
1st down, Jacksonville.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Complete to Saquon.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
By Leonard Williams. 2 yards on the pickup.
On play action, here's Tua rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
It doesn't take a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Forced out to his left. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To Gordon, out left. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down by Sean Davis. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
going to the air. Tagovailoa
at the 45-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A throw over the middle taken in, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The ball carrier.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Jared Goff, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Jaguars 38, Titans 17. Cairo Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And He's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua out to his left. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On play action, they'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Throwing again is gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Complete to
DK Metcalf. 34 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Point is good.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now Goff on first down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And now it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Eric Armstead. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now whistles here. And I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now Tua on the bootleg here, rolling to his right. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker, as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Reception here by Ruggs. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
58, come on. 58. Hey, let's go. Quick, go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
30-yard line.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's put him on. Tiger. Let's put that team on the fight.
One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
is final score, Jaguars.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium.
She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't feel cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you're at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to cut the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. Then she try and link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.